It is the morning, the start of day 3. Already gotten up and had breakfast, and I'm just packing up the tent now. Got today's snacks and lunch laid out to pack, and I'm going to be heading out on the trail here as soon as I break camp. So I'm not sure if I'm doing 9 or 12 miles today. It's going to depend on how the day goes. Should be pretty decent terrain today though, and the big concern is tomorrow it's supposed to rain all day. So I want to either get to a good place where I can make a lot of progress today, or get to where there's a shelter where I can just have a 0 day and not hike in the rain. Not sure. I'm going to watch the weather report and decide as we go. But today's Friday and day 3, and should be some nice views and things going on today. So that's all for now. So made it to the first shelter at about 2.8 miles, making a pretty good time today, and met up with a nice gentleman from Germany who's staying down in Cades Cove, and there's a trail from here down to Cades Cove about 6 miles. So he's coming up and doing the loop and going back to Cades Cove tonight, and stopped here to fill up my water. This nice little stream here. So I'm catching some water here. And I'll go treat that back there. I'm going to take a little snack and water break. Feeling a little dehydrated, so filled up my extra water bottle too, so I can drink all of that before I go. And then hit the trail, and the next stop will be about 3 miles for lunch. Okay, well, still here at Russell Field shelter. I filled up my water here. I'm just sitting here watching. There's a couple of deer going by right now. They're kind of in the brush over there, so the camera wouldn't pick it up. But awfully pretty. And now I'm going to go forward another 3 miles to today's lunch stop. But I wanted to show you this shelter. It's pretty neat. There's tarps up because it's cold, so keep these tarps up. Let's go inside. And got a nice roof on there and a double-decker bed. I guess you sleep about 12 in here, and a fireplace over there. So some of these shelters are real nice. These don't have privies, but they do have shovels. The next best thing to a privy. I'm holding out. The next shelter up, 2.9 miles, it has a privy. I'm going to stop, do lunch there, and do privy there. So just got a bunch of water, feeling good, feeling dehydrated, feeling hydrated now, and off I go. Well, I am just about up to mile 180, and I thought I'd got about 1.5 miles to go to the shelter where I've decided to stay for tonight, and thought I'd show what the trail looks like. Most of these videos are looking at me, so I thought I'd show you what the trail looks like instead. Off in the distance over here, you can't really see it, I'm sure, but it goes down to Cades Cove, where Diane and I were staying just a few days ago. And this is just a really pretty, very nice and easy section of trail here. Heading back up the mountain there. And it's pretty flat. You can make good time on sections like this. It makes up for the rocky, climby sections where I have terrible timing of probably less than 1 mile an hour. But on these you can make some real good time when it's flat. So I'll try to share more terrains as we go. So here's a little more example of the terrain. Still pretty simple. There's some rocks down there, and then there's lots of these like steps where they lay logs across and it creates steps. Let me come up this way where I'm heading, and here you can see a log that's been pawed apart by a bear because he's digging for grubs and things that he eats in there. So this trail is mixed. Some rocks, some steps. Coming up to a little plateau up here. There's some hoof prints here from horses. I saw back at the last shelter, some people had just arrived. They rode horses up from Cades Cove, and they're going to come through here later today. Those must be from another trip, another day. Nice little grassy spot right here at the top. I'm sure their horses will want to stop to nibble. And then still on the descent here. Still a pretty easy path. A little rocky, a few big steps down. Mostly dirt. Then you come across one of the most beautiful things on the trail. And that's a sign that's telling you that you're close to your shelter. In this case, very close. And my shelter that I'm going to right now is the Spence Field Shelter. And it's only 0.2 miles in this direction. So I'm leaving the trail, the AT for now, and going down a little side trail to the shelter for tonight. Okay, well, I am to the shelter. Lots of nice people here tonight. I ate a whole bag of macaroni and cheese with 2 pouches of tuna in it, so I'm stuffed. And people are setting up. Some are in hammocks. Well, we got about 12 guys in there. We're going to get a little fire going, and I am ready to sleep. It's about 5:30. So I don't remember the last time I went to bed at 5:30. But I'm going to go to bed at 5:30. I'm going to get up at 6:30 in the morning and try to get some miles in before the rain.